What's up everybody, it's Mike back again today, MF Vape. Thanks for tuning into the channel and hope you're all doing very well. Right, today guys, we've got a kit from Vaptio. This one was kindly sent over for the purpose of a review from eco-vape.co.uk, and they are the UK distributors for the Vaptio products. Now this one's called the Solo F2 Starter Kit, and here it is. I have the grey carbon fibre finish version. It's an all-in-one device. The tank is bespoke to the actual mod, 22mm in diameter. You charge it on the mod. It's got a 2200 milliamp hour battery in it. So what we'll do is we're going to go down low and I'll show you the box that it all comes in, show you the accessories. We'll go through the manual and the features, and then we'll come back up top and I'll tell you what I think of the Solo F2 kit by Vaptio. Okay, see you down low in a bit. Right, down at the table we've got the Vaptio Solo F2 Starter Kit. Now here's the packaging that it comes in. Right, we've got black, red, blue, pink and grey, and I have the grey version. Right, inside you'll find a micro USB charging cable. There's also a vape brand that goes around the glass bit of the tank. There's the spare coil here. We have a quality control inspection card, how to prime the coil card. There's also a couple of spare O-rings and a spare 2ml glass section. And then here we have the manual. Right, so specifications, we have a 2200 milliamp hour built-in battery. We have 50 watts maximum power output. Now it's non-adjustable on this particular device. It's less than 4 hours to charge the device. We have a resistance range of 0.2 to 3 ohms, but the coils that come with it are 0.25 ohm nichrome coils. And just a confirmation there, they're called Frogmans. Right, so it also goes into the different power indications. Like when you're at 60 to 100% power, the light surrounding the button will be shining white. Between 30 and 59% is blue, and less than 29% it will be red, and then it's time to charge the actual device. Right, it comes with some protections as well. We've got short circuit protection, low voltage, over vaping. So if you vape it more than 10 seconds, it will actually cut out. There's an auto lock protection as well, which will turn the device off after 10 minutes. And then there's your USB charging specs, so 5 volts and 800 milliamp hour. Right, so here's the Solo F2. So you can see there we've got written in white, we've got Vaptio and the Vaptio logo there. Got it in this grey carbon finish. It does look rather nice, I think. Really nice finish to it. So just have a look on the bottom here. So we have Solo F2 written there, designed by Vaptio. You've got 8.14 watt hours and 2200 milliamp hours. And there's some battery venting, a battery hole there for your battery venting. And 7 to 50 watts is the maximum, or the range of the power, depending on how much charge is left in the actual battery. So you'll see this is the charging ports here. And then here you can see this ring around here. It's actually non-adjustable, but you've got, these are your airflow ports. So this is where the air will be taken in through these ports here on either side. This piece here, we'll just have a quick look. This comes off, it's magnetic, so it just pulls off like so. And this is supposed to be some fancy airflow that this actually like diffuses it and makes it a bit smoother. So just have a quick look inside that cap there, and literally that just fits on like so. Now you can also just use the drip tip that comes with it, or the mouthpiece, and that just pulls off like so. Now I believe 510 fitting drip tips will actually fit inside here as well, but it's held on by 2 O-rings, so that just fits on over the top. we've got this knurled section on the top here because it's a top fill tank, so you just unscrew it like so. Very nice threads. You can see inside here we have this nice fat O-ring to help make the seal. Right, so a quick look at the top of the device. Now, pre-installed, it does come with this silicone bung that's actually underneath. So actually, I found it a little bit of a pain to actually use, but this is actually underneath this section here. And literally you had to push through to actually fill it. So I've taken it out and there's no leaking or anything. So I believe that it's okay to just use it like this, because it means that you can use bigger needle tips. Like this is your fine needle tip, but a lot of the time you may have a bottle that's got a bigger tip like this, and this will actually fit in there. But if you leave this seal in here, you will not be able to use the bigger tip bottles. So I've just taken mine out, but you can do what you want with your particular one. Right, so there are your juice filling ports here on either side. So you fill in one of these two holes, not the central hole, because this is where the airflow goes to the coil. So just screw the top back on. Right, so unscrew it, you just grab the whole glass section and then spin round and it comes off like so. Now this piece here, it does come off. It's held on by this thick O-ring. So if you need to replace the glass, it just comes off like so. Held on by this nice thick O-ring here. And then here you will find the actual coil. Now this is screwed into the mod section. So it's not, you can't actually use this particular tank on anything else. It's bespoke to this particular mod. So there's the positive pin there, and we have a peak insulator around here. And we'll have a quick look at this coil now. I've been using this for the past week. Got some brand in there. These ports here are the juice inlets. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see here, here's the actual coil. And it looks like it's like a parallel coil in a vertical configuration. It's packed with organic cotton. This piece just screws on to the actual battery. So you put this piece on first. But before you actually use it for the first time, it's a good idea to prime up this cotton. Put a few drops in here and also around on these inlet ports. It's also a good idea to lube up this particular O-ring because it could be quite stiff otherwise, so just do that and then it helps the glass go on a little bit easier. So that's on like so. And then it's just a case of holding this top section and then screwing onto the actual coil. So they do advise you to put the actual coil into the actual device first and then screw this piece on last. And then it's just a case of getting your e-liquid and then you can fill up the tank. Just like so. And then screw on the top cap. Now I would leave this for a good 10 to 20 minutes to let all that juice soak into these inlet ports before you actually take your first hit on this. Right, so to turn it on it's 5 clicks. And then you're able to fire the device. And then to turn it off again it's 5 clicks again. And that's it now off. So let's go back up top now and I'll tell you what I think about the Solo F2 kit from Vaptio. Back up top guys, we have the Solo F2 kit by Vaptio. Now First of all, I don't really get on with this magnetic top piece to use it as a mouthpiece. I just find it too big to actually put in the mouth. Some of you might like it out there, but I don't personally. It's supposed to smooth out the actual airflow, which it does to a degree, but I don't think it helps with the flavour or anything. So I just prefer to rock it with the standard drip tip that it actually comes with. Now this piece here does cleverly just clip on the bottom though, so if you want to transport it using this magnetic cover in your pocket, it does apparently make sure that dust and other nasties don't get into your mouthpiece, so that's a really good feature. It does include that. Right, what do I actually think of this device though? Right, I'll try and answer this as if I was actually a new vapor, someone who's just given up smoking and I was given this device. I think I would be thinking it was a bit mental, to tell the truth, because I think it's really good because I'm an experienced vapor of 5 years or so. So I do like to have my lungs filled with vapor. But if I just give you an example, plug and play, no variable wattage, no adjustable airflow as well on this one as well, which could be a con to some of you. But here's a quick toot. As you can see, it's actually a really cloudy beast, this one. So you're getting a full 50 watts from it, from a full charge. I actually believe it might be regulated, so it tries to push out 4.2 volts at all times until the battery is actually dead, because I haven't actually noticed any performance drop off. So that's a really good feature. But going back to my point, I would think this is probably a little bit too airy for a new vapor, because it's not mouth to lung. This is a proper direct to lung cloud chasing device. So if someone who's just gone onto the ciggies might find this, it might hit the throat a bit too hard, and I don't think they'll get on with it too well as a actual starter kit. But for someone who's transitioned from like your pen style ego sort of kits, Cigar likes, and are ready to like advance on to the next step, I think that this is a very good alternative. It's got really easy top fit on here. Now the gasket that came in the top, I removed mine like I showed you down below, because most of my drip tip bottles aren't actually the fine tip ones. I suggest if you're going to do it, I wouldn't advise taking it out, but that's what I did, and I've had no leaking or anything at all. And it just means you can use the fatter tipped bottles. Like this is what it's actually designed for, ones like this. But yeah, something to be pointed out, that one. I've already mentioned it's got no adjustable airflow. I think it would have benefited if you could turn the airflow down, especially for people who don't like oodles of airflow. So that's another slight con for me. But all in all, the actual appearance and the build quality of this, as you can see, the carbon fibre effect on it is absolutely, I think it looks really good. It's a very well built and aesthetically pleasing device, and it's very lightweight too. You can just put this in your pocket and it should really, because all that you've got inside there, it's a 2200 milliamp hour battery, so it's like the equivalent of a single 18650 or something. But it really is lightweight. You could even put it in your shirt pocket if you wanted to. So yeah, the appearance is very good. You've got all of the to show how your battery is depleted, and you've got the colours, so you go from white if it's over 60% to blue if it's between 30 and 59, and below that it's red. So that's good that it actually tells you when you need to charge the device. Now I've been taking this to work with me for the past week, and I've been using it as my sole vape along with the pen style one that Vaptio do as well, the flat one. And I was basically getting until I came home from work until I actually charge it again. But obviously if you're going to be chain vaping, it might last you about 2.5 to 3 hours, but for me it lasted me the full day whilst being at work, so that's not a bad thing at all. Right, the price of this is £29.99, direct from eco-vape.co.uk. So I'm not sure what price it is elsewhere in the world, but so you're looking around the £30 mark in the UK. So that's not a bad price at all. You do get one extra spare 0.25 ohm coil, and I do believe that there could be an option for a 0.8 ohm mouth-to-lung style coil, but I haven't actually seen those out there yet, but it does mention it on the website, so watch this space for that, because it would be quite interesting to see how this would perform as a mouth-to-lung device. But yeah, to sum this one up though, guys, I think it's a very well machined, aesthetically pleasing device, and it performs really well. And it definitely gives you a good hit, this one, and I think I would thoroughly recommend it. For £30, I think it's yeah, a reasonable price and recommended by me. So we'll leave it there, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more content, please consider subscribing to the channel too. There's plenty of other reviews out there for you. So until next time, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Okay, cheers.